What's up, guys? Frank with LINEMAKER Sports here. It is Friday, so you know what that means. It's UFC free play time. We're going to give you guys a play for UFC 256. But before we get to that, there is a couple things that we need to go over here. First is the NBA preseason sale that most of you have probably already seen. If you haven't, the NBA preseason sale is the whole NBA season, and added on is college basketball and all of March Madness. So you get both of those for one price. So make sure you guys check that out. If you guys are interested in that, these are our two best sports. Our two best sports are college basketball and NBA. So we're putting those both together. If you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys go to the link in the bio, or if you're on YouTube, go in the description, check out the link, and it'll send you right to there. All right, guys, the NBA preseason sale, make sure you guys don't miss out on that, because that will end the first day right before NBA season starts, which is coming up pretty soon. All right, guys, so make sure you guys check that out. Next thing I do want to tell you guys is BetUS. If you guys haven't been a part of that sportsbook yet, make sure you guys join it, because why? Their deposit bonus you really can't beat. You can't beat that. They're 100% deposit bonus that no matter what you put in there, they double it up. They got pretty good lines. Also, they have a lot of sports that you could bet on as well. They give you a lot of options, a lot of prop plays, and also if you're interested in playing in the casino, playing blackjack, they have live blackjack, they got live roulette, they got all that stuff as well. So if you're interested in all that, make sure you guys visit the link that we put down as well. Make an account, get in there, and let's make some money. All right, guys? Now, let's get to UFC 256. We're going to talk about the co-main event here between Tony Ferguson against Charles Oliveira. All right, so right now, Ferguson is minus 165. Let's talk about who these guys have faced recently, okay? So Oliveira, his recent fights, he has fought Kevin Lee, middle of the pack fighter, not too good of a fighter. He's just a middle of the pack fighter. You got Jared Gordon, he fought. Another one that's not so, these are not top contender fighters that Oliveira has fought. And you got Nick Letts. So he's won all those, but has he been tested? Has he been tested, all right? Because you're going against Tony Ferguson, who is arguably one of the best lightweights of all time. Now, we do know his last fight against Justin Gaethje was a straight slugfest. They were going back and forth, and this wasn't a blowout victory for Gaethje. I mean, Ferguson was landing some bombs as well on Gaethje, but Gaethje was just absolutely destroying Ferguson, and it just showed that he has an iron jaw, that this man cannot be knocked out, because Gaethje is one of the most powerful guys in the sport, and he was landing hard shots right on the chin, and Ferguson was just eating them. So they ended up calling that fight late in the, I do believe if it was late in the 5th round, they started, Ferguson was wobbly a little bit and looked like he was going to collapse or something, but still didn't go down. But they called the fight anyway because he was just trying to shake off, didn't look like his brain was all there. But Ferguson, you can't deny that he is one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Now, will that last fight against Gaethje, will that have shook him up? Is that going to make him, a little bit scared to get in the ring because he took such a beating? I think not. Honestly, I don't think not. I think Tony Ferguson's probably going to shake this one off, and he's going to get back in there. So his last fights, we know Gaethje, he went against. He went against Donald Cerrone. He went against Anthony Pettis. These are all top-of-the-line fighters, veteran fighters that he's fought. And we forget that Gaethje fight was literally the key to getting to Khabib to fight for the title. So Oliveira hasn't been nowhere even close to any of these stipulations. He hasn't fought for a title, and he hasn't been close to fighting for a title. And I do believe this is Tony Ferguson. He needs to win this fight. He has to come in there and beat Oliveira, because I think this is honestly like a tune-up fight for him. Oliveira's got a lot on the line because this is his first, win that could be something that is of importance, because he needs to win this fight to show that he can hang with the big boys up top, and he deserves to be in the run for a title shot or whatnot. But you work your way up to those points. Tony Ferguson is already up on that point. He's up on that hill as being arguably one of the best lightweights of all time. So when we looked at this fight, we're thinking, when they first schedule it, Ferguson maybe minus 230, minus 240. That could be a comfortable number where he's at. It's not. It's all the way down to minus 165. And just recent, Oliveira's coach, not going to be in his corner because he tested positive for COVID-19. So in this matchup, guys, we're going to take Tony Ferguson on the money line. We're going to see and hope that he can shake off that Gaethje fight and get right back in there and take Oliveira down, all right? Because he definitely needs to, and if he does, there's going to be talk about a lightweight title, all right, guys? So your free play for UFC 256 is going to be the co-main event, and it's going to be Tony Ferguson on the money line. All right, guys, that's going to be your guys' free play for UFC. As always, guys, I'm Frank with LINEMAKER Sports. Stay disciplined, stay consistent. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, I'm out.